Welcome to Business Turnaround, your go-to podcast for insightful strategies on managing companies in decline or distress. I'm your host, Marek Niedźwiedź from AXA Capital, and today we are diving into something every blue-collar business owner will face at some point, the profit leak. Let's get it started. A profit leak is one of those things you can feel in your bones long before you see it in the numbers. You look at your bank account at the end of the month, you look at your sales, and you think, how on earth are we this busy and still not making money? The moment that frustration usually means your business has multiple small leaks that together create a massive silent drain. What makes profit leaks dangerous is that they hide behind movement. The factory is running, the trucks are rolling, the team is working overtime. The noise of activity masks the truth that the business is slowly bleeding out. I've seen companies turning over millions collapse because they didn't understand where the money was disappearing. Not stolen, not wasted on big fancy projects, just lost drip by drip through the cracks no one was watching. And here's the thing most owners don't realize. A profit leak rarely looks dramatic. It's not the one-off crisis, it's not the bad month or the cancelled contract, it's the daily, repeatable, predictable losses that feel normal because they've always been there. A bit of rework on the shop floor, a few hours of idle labor every week, material scrap that no one measures, a service that takes 20% longer than quoted, a supplier who increases prices and nobody renegotiates. One unprofitable customer who keeps everyone busy but contributes nothing to the margin. Individually, these issues look trivial. Together, they destroy companies. Every turnaround I've done, whether it was a small manufacturer or a care company, a packaging plant or a transport business, began with a simple discovery. The problem wasn't revenue, the problem was leakage. The owner kept pushing for more sales, thinking that would fix everything, not realizing that growing an unprofitable model only accelerates the decline. The turning point comes the moment visibility returns, the moment you stop assuming and start observing. When owners finally see the leak, they almost always say the same sentence. I had no idea it was this bad. And they're right, because businesses don't leak loudly. They leak quietly. In one company I work with, they were losing almost 30,000 a month through tiny inefficiencies that nobody thought were worth measuring. The team believed they need more contracts. They didn't. They needed discipline. And the moment we fixed the leaks, literally within 90 days, the business swung from monthly losses to strong profitability without increasing sales at all. What I want you to take from today's episode is this. If you feel something is off, if the numbers don't reflect the effort, if your people are exhausted but your margins aren't growing, it's almost always a profit leak. And the good news is that leaks can be fixed much faster than you think. They require visibility, honesty, and a willingness to challenge what has been normal for too long. If the idea of identifying and fixing profit leaks resonates with you, there is a full chapter dedicated to this in the Blue Collar Turnaround Bible. You can download the digital copy for free on my website axa.capital. Inside, I go deeper into the psychology of leaks, the early warning signs, and the exact steps we use inside AXA Capital when we step into a distressed business. Thanks for joining me on today's episode of Business Turnaround. I'm Marek Niedźwiedź, and remember, most companies don't fail because of one big mistake. They fail because of the small ones that nobody bothered to measure. Fix the leaks, and the turnaround begins instantly. See you in the next episode. Bye for now.